What's up, Taiwan? I'm Liao with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. There have been more sightings of several species of birds of prey in southern Taiwan thanks to a special project between the local government and farmers. Sandy Chi has this story.
An eastern grass owl is spotted for the first time on the plains of the Galping River in Kaohsiung in southern Taiwan. This remarkable sighting is just one of a growing number. The area has also seen the arrival of a variety of other birds of prey, including the collared scops owl and the black-winged kite. The population of these bird species in southern Taiwan has surged, with sightings jumping from just 17 to over 100 in the past few years. That is thanks to the joint efforts of Kaohsiung's government and local farmers. Together, they've built nearly 100 perches throughout the area.
我们跟农民一起合作，累计设置了共93只的猛禽栖架。在去年度，我们共计拍摄到了猛禽有127次。
These perches are part of a Forestry Bureau scheme launched in 2022. The initiative pays ecosystem wages to people who help protect the habitats of vulnerable species. Farmer Hua Mengsheng is one of those involved in the program, and he's also working with academic institutions, helping them set up 2 more observation perches. He has not only seen scops owls and other birds of prey in his fields, but also witnessed how these birds help him manage his farm.
以前那个老鼠啊，因为这边有养羊嘛，养鸡会有饲料啊，他们老鼠会来吃啊。然后你发现到你有栖架以后，然后那些老鼠突然间就少了非常多。
Now with perches set up across Kaohsiung, people taking part in the project are looking to make southern Taiwan ground zero for a more biodiverse and environmentally sustainable Taiwan. Scott Huang and Sandy Chi for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan is often lauded for taking decisive action to solve its massive waste problems of the 80s and 90s. But today, in more rural parts of the country, less frequent trash services and wider patrol areas could be behind a problem causing a stink for local residents. Reese Ayers reports from Yilan.
It's dirty, sweaty work, pulling bag after bag of trash out from the brush. But it's a labour of love for 46-year-old French chef Guillaume Brissot, who could no longer ignore the piles of garbage he'd noticed building up around the rural roads near his home in Yilan in Taiwan's northeast.
I live here, it's my neighborhood, and I very often have a walk or a run here in the morning. And so I noticed that the riverbed is always full of trash. I also saw people like throwing trash from the bridge down to the river, and that happens really often.
To help with the cleanup, Brissot enlisted a volunteer from Wild Ocean, Taiwan. That's a community project he started to help protect local marine ecosystems. He also brought in some friends from a local indigenous village.
我觉得这种垃圾应该都是由本地人开始做起，然后我觉得政府自己也要就是多出一点力量，对，然后让大家一起维护这边的环境。
Between them, the volunteers hit several spots along each side of the Lodong River, which runs right through Yilan County. A mix of household and industrial, this mound of garbage was all pulled from just along this riverbank. It's just one of several dump sites along this single stretch of road. And it's just a fraction of the problem, Brissot tells me, as recent storms already washed much of the illegally dumped trash into the ocean. Signs in the area do warn against dumping, but it seems to be doing little to solve the issue.
And they all have a phone number to use if you notice actually littering or trashes. That's what I did. But I don't think a lot of people are calling, and that's the problem.
Another part of the problem could be related to Taiwan's trash collection system. In Taiwan, most people need to meet the trash trucks to have their garbage collected. While effective in cities, trash collection routes in rural areas can be less accommodating.
我想可能是他们为了方便吧，但我不知道垃圾车有没有经过到他们家，可能没有经过到他们家，然后他们就想要把他们垃圾丢到这个罗东溪这边。
The local River Management Bureau says they actively investigate reports of illegal dumping and seek prosecution where possible, and that they're working with the local community on several projects.
我觉得最重要的还是要从教育做起， 所以呢，我们做这一些活动的时候，都会结合邻近的学校，来把这个对于河川爱护河川的一个观念，从小就深植在小朋友的身上。
Brissot and his team's haul, while significant, is just the tip of the iceberg. The local government says they're doing their part too, but unless the root cause of the issue is addressed, dump sites like these will continue to pile up. Alex Chen, Jonathan Kaplan and Rhys Ayres in Yilan for TaiwanPlus.
A Taiwanese woman living in France has opened a shop offering a taste of Taiwan. Her store fosters a sense of community among Taiwanese people in Paris and helps share the country's culture by way of people's stomachs. In the heart of Paris, there's a shop that when you walk in, it feels like it's been airlifted straight out of Taiwan. Its decor, its atmosphere, and the things it sells are all very Taiwanese. But the owner specializes in one particular Taiwanese snack, wheel cakes, and it's bringing this Taiwanese favorite to everybody in the French capital.
我觉得在车轮饼可能对大部分台湾人来讲没有什么，这东西是稀松平常，每天都在我们的生活之中，它没有什么特别的。可是当你离开台湾超过10年的时候，这其实就是我的小确幸。
Owner Qiao Wei is from Taichung in central Taiwan. After studying French, she packed up and moved to France, hoping to prove herself far away from home.
其实我有点反骨，就是我妈妈小时候就跟我说啊，你念法文你找不到工作的。然后我想说我就找给你看。
After working in France for a few years, Qiao Wei wanted to leave the rat race and do something more fulfilling.
我那时候很想回台湾，但是因为我已经结婚了，然后我也不能说任性，我想要回台湾就回台湾，我还要顾虑到我先生。
After a trip back to Taiwan, she decided to bring a little part of her first home to her new one in France.
所以我那时候就觉得，那我回来后，我想要创造一个空间，就是这个空间是给我的，甚至是给一些在这里生活很久的台湾人，就是感觉好像是家的那种记忆中的感觉。
Qiao Wei stayed in Taiwan to learn the art of making wheel cakes and to purchase the equipment and goods she'd need to open her store. The idea of Qiaohu was born, but planning out the venture and opening its doors proved to be another challenge.
就是在这之前，我必须要跟房东说我要做是什么，但是这个东西在这里根本就不存在，所以我必须要一直去就是说服他们。但是我前面失败了好几次，我甚至觉得我不会成功。
Qiao Wei went so far as to develop special flavors and techniques to accommodate local tastes.
想说要怎么做会比较漂亮，像台湾有很多车里面会留边，可是我这里不留边，你知道为什么吗？ 因为法国甜点很有名，都做得很漂亮。留边脆脆的，但是这里行不通。
But in the end, Qiao Wei's hard work paid off, and she got what she wanted, a shop that fostered a feeling of home for Taiwanese people in France. And the same shop helps people unfamiliar with Taiwan learn more about the country through its food and culture.
I like this one, the azuki. Thanks to Kiao, I know more about Taiwan and yes, the products.
Qiaohu feels almost out of place on the streets of Paris for how distinctly Taiwanese it is. But much like its founder, it tells a tale of adventure and persistence, and is winning over Parisians with its distinctly Taiwanese charm. Howard Zhang, Leon Lin, and Leslie Liao in Paris, France for TaiwanPlus. And we'd like to thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website or follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, check out these activists and locals in southern Mexico City working to preserve endangered axolotls. I'm Leslie Liao. Take care and see you next time.